Welcome back to Third Coast Podcast. I'm Joe. What it do, Gators? And you're listening to episode 280, Through a Father's Eyes. And on this episode, I am joined with Mr. Charles Willis, returning to the show for his fifth recording with us. So big round of applause for that. And in this episode, we start off by talking about the 4-game win streak behind rookie quarterback Tyler Shuck at the New Orleans Saints. And then we dive into a little bit of parenting, how it felt for Charles all them years back with his first child. And then we talk about your eyes. Did you know that you can't see your eyes in the mirror move? Learn more later in this episode. But if you ain't checked out Third Coast Podcast, check out Third Coast Podcast on 5000ws.thirdcoastpodcast.com on all major streaming platforms, on all social media platforms, and make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's get into it. It's 2026 and you're listening to the best podcast in Louisiana, Third Coast Podcast. And I'm Joe, what it do, Gators. And I'm joined with the one, the only, the myth, the legend, Charles Willis. What's up, Pop?
Oh, not much. How you doing out there?
Oh, I'm doing good. And I know all the fans out there are doing good. It's a new year. Is it a new you or the same you?
Same old me. It's always been the same old me. It's just a new year, hopefully a better one.
Do you get into like the cliches of like I'm a workout or I'm a better myself than New Year, or you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna keep going with the way I did last year?
Well, it would be nice if I would do better, but I don't think that I will, knowing me. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same.
So how does it feel to be back on the show after all these years?
Well, it feels good. I'm glad to be a part of it. Behind the scenes, on the mic, wherever I can be. It's good.
So did you ever think that you would father the Gator, the podcast legend from Oakdale, Louisiana? Did it ever cross your mind?
Well, I could only dream. I could only aspire to do this. It's a good thing. I knew you were good from day one. You're my son. You had to be good. But I didn't know you would reach such heights.
No, we're doing pretty good. We ain't super famous, obviously, but I do want to bring up to the listeners, if y'all ain't checked out some of these great episodes Mr. Charles has been a part of, episode 144, No Call, recorded in January 2022. Episode 123, Fight Night, July 2021. Episode 164, Florida Stank Ape. And that we had Christian on with you on that one.
Yeah, that was a good one. 2022.
And then the Crayfish Overlords. That was me, you, and Kobai.
Yes.
In 2022 in November.
Interesting.
And then the last one that we did together was the Randy Jackson interview, May of 2023.
That was one of the highlights of my life right there, getting to talk to the man, Mr. Jackson. That was something. It was a dream fulfilled in a way. It was life making a full circle in a way. It was outstanding. It was one of the highlights, yes. It was great.
So if the listeners out there might not know, some of y'all might know, me and Charles are huge Saints fans, big New Orleans Saints fans, and we have got real excited towards the end of the year with Shook. Maybe the guy. How do you feel about that, Charles?
Well, It seems to me like he is going to be the answer for the short term, at least.
As of the long term, you don't know?
Not yet. We'll have to see. I mean, only time will tell, but he does have potential. He has a great, sweet deep ball. He throws the deep ball really well. He seems to be a team leader and well liked and respected by his teammates. And he's done a lot with nothing, to be frank. He doesn't have many weapons, and they're still winning games. So at the very least, it gives me hope for the future. They need to add some key pieces around him. A new running back. Kamara is getting to the end of his career. So maybe Devin Neal, but he stays injured. Estime has showed flashes of being a really good player, but I still think they need to add talent and offensive line depth, though we both hate that idea.
Yeah, and the Saints draft, the 2026 draft, their first pick, offensive lineman from, you don't even know the college.
Ohio University for the blind. But,
for real.
Yeah. They need to add some offensive weapons, though. That's for real. We have a tight end. Juwan Johnson seems like he's going to be a quality tight end for years to come. He's young. Olave's had health issues. Most recently a blood clot, but in his lung, but he's going to recover from that. But he's had concussion issues. So I think we should really go out and get some offensive weapons with the first pick. Depends on who's there, when we pick. So we shall see. But I'm excited. I like the coach. I like the quarterback. I think it's going to be good.
Shuck has passed Archie Manning with the most 300-yard games in Saints history.
For a rookie.
A rookie,
Yeah. And
so that's impressive.
Wins also.
Oh, and the win margin too?
Most wins ever as a Saints rookie quarterback.
Nice. I mean, there's hope there where there wasn't a lot of hope last season, so it's a building process, but hey.
You're right. I'll take it. I had no hope going into this year. And now, even though we had a subpar year, we're finishing strong, which leads me to believe that maybe we can carry it over into next season. And everybody believes that the Saints have the best team right now in the NFC South, which is sort of like being the tallest midget. It's not a big accomplishment. The bar is low in the NFC South. It's not talent filled.
Yeah. Yeah, no one, whoever goes to the playoffs ain't going to make the Super Bowl. It ain't going to happen.
No. They're more worried about who wins between New Orleans and Atlanta than they are about winning their own game.
Just to say they made the playoffs, even though they know they're going to lose in the wild card. Because that's what they're playing for, a wild card spot, right? Oh, no.
The division winner, but they'll still, it's only one bye now, so... I think they'll get one game at home, maybe. So
I'm hoping that we beat them because I dislike Carolina.
Yeah, me too. We swept Carolina, and it's funny that if we lose to Atlanta, Carolina's pretty much automatically in, I think. Tampa Bay needs to win the game and have us beat Atlanta. And the game is against Atlanta, so it's hate week. We all hate the Falcons here in New Orleans. We hate the Dirty Birds, and I think they're going to come out fired up. I think we're going to win.
I hope so. Finish the season off strong.
That's what we're trying to do. That's what they're trying to accomplish, something to build on for next year. Finishing the year, with 6 straight wins.
We talked about the offense, but I'm really impressed on Chase Young coming back and rejuvenizing his career on the defensive end. And Kool-Aid McKinstry was a great draft pick last year for the Saints as a cornerback. To me, I mean, he's had his bad, but debatable. As a rookie though, he's doing all right.
Yeah, rookie. You can't expect a rookie to be perfect. It's a big adjustment from college to pro. Chase Young has definitely showed that he will be the man. Cameron Jordan, I think, has got one more year in him, but I don't think we have to look to the draft to find a replacement. I think he's already in the house. And Chase Young, he's playing some ball. And Kool-Aid, you never know about these cornerbacks. It's feast or famine, you know. You look like a hero and then you look like a zero. Make one bad play, so you got to have a short memory and just get out there. And he's young and he's athletic. I think he's going to be fine.
So, you know, me and you went to LSU game together, and then we've both been to New Orleans Saints games. Personally, which do you like better, New Orleans or Baton Rouge?
That's a loaded question. LSU. I love my Saints. Who dat? But the LSU Tiger experience was outstanding. From the tailgate pregame to the actual atmosphere, the seating, even though we were in the top of the stadium, it was still comfortable, and the view wasn't the best, but you were in the stadium and the crowd and just the energy. You could feel the energy, and it was fantastic in there. And the facilities were top notch. I can't complain at all about it. So LSU, I give it 2 thumbs up, and I would go to every home game if I could. Every single one for the rest of my life.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun out there. I think that the tailgate experience is what really drives home LSU. It's just a little bit above the New Orleans experience. And plus all the traffic and trying to get in and out of the Superdome, it's real crowded in there.
Yeah. As far as in and out, New Orleans to me was actually easier to get in and out of than Baton Rouge by a long way.
You're talking about like the drive.
The drive in and out. I'm not talking about the length of the drive from where we live. I'm talking about actually leaving the stadium and getting on the interstate.
Yeah.
It was a lot quicker for the New Orleans than it was for Baton Rouge. But the actual seats and amenities inside the stadium, it's not even close. The Tiger Stadium is like a whole 2 notches above the New Orleans Superdome. I'm sorry, but it's true.
It really is. I mean, that's how I feel about it for 100%. Like I'd rather, even if like you talk about, you wouldn't mind going sitting at the tailgate with somebody watching it on a big screen outside the stadium, because you'll hear the stadium cheer and then something's happening on the TV. The little delay.
You can feel the stadium cheer, I'm sure. It's something else. It's loud, it's vocal, it's pure energy. So that Ole Miss game was something else.
I know you got to be looking forward to LSU baseball this year. A lot of people have been focused on LSU women's basketball and football with Lane Kiffin and Kelly. Kelly McCullough? What's the name of the head coach for the Lady Tigers? Or am I messing it all up?
Oh, you messed my mind up when you said it that way.
I'm sorry. It's something. Kim
Mulkey.
Mulkey, yeah.
It took me a second to regroup from that. Kim Mulkey. Played basketball at Louisiana Tech. Played point guard. Known for her tenacity and fire she played with, and she coaches the same way. She's a great coach.
Do you think, as LSU fans in a whole, I've heard this before, that LSU fans are spoiled when it comes to winning sporting events? Do you feel that way?
Well, yeah. We're looking for national titles. Anything lower than that's a failure.
I like that response. Nice and strong. And this podcast is sponsored by Nicorette, so you know not to smoke and cough.
Oh,
One of
I'm
the
sorry.
dirty habits I got myself.
Well, I'm not used to talking this much, so that's kind of part of it. But
No, we're only 13 minutes in, too. It's already rolling pretty good. I got a question for you. What is something about Oakdale that you can say, like, that's so different that it blows your mind sometimes? Like driving down the street where something used to be 30 years ago when you're a child that's not there no more, that you still think about, or a building, or
just the general size of the community has grown so much. I remember when the whole school was in the high school, junior high, before the elementary school was built. I remember it being 165 being a 2-lane, through Oakdale.
See, I can't remember that.
No, that's before your time. I remember, a lot of people still remember when it was 2-lane from here to Ellick, but I remember when the road through Oakdale was a 2-lane. I remember, as far as buildings go, it wasn't open when I was a kid, but they had a drive-in theater.
Where was that at?
Out there, like you go into Walmart on the right when you go south.
Oh, all right. Everything's
changed so much, I don't know if I could put a finger on it exactly anymore.
That's not, what's crazy too is, how long's that Walmart been there? About 15 years?
I think it's been there a little longer than that.
It's been a while. I can still remember when it was by where Tractor Supply is now, like that building to the left.
Yeah.
It used to be Fred's there for a little while.
Yep. It's been an experience watching this town grow. It's grew a lot. I remember when you couldn't buy anything in Oakdale on a Sunday. Nothing was open. I'm talking gas, nothing. That's been a while back now, I guess, but there wasn't a store one open on a Sunday, not a service station, nothing. But I don't think we had but 2 back in, so.
I remember you bringing us to that record store that burnt down, the one where kind of where Seth is, Seth Automotive. It used to be that building to the left.
Round Town Music.
Is there anything else like that in the past that you remember? Like an old record store, arcades? Well, there was an arcade here, right? At one point?
Yeah, there was a couple of them. One by the pool, by the public pool, and the little playground there by the school. They had Henry Dickens had an arcade there, and they had one in the middle of town. Ned opened one in the middle of town there. I'm trying to think of, like when you go down Main Street on the right, when you come off of the highway.
Yeah.
Across tracks. Not by the video store, where the video store used to be.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Video City?
Yeah. Go a little further down, and it was on the right, opened up. And they sold hamburgers, had a little arcade, stuff like that.
Dang, see, I never knew that.
Henry Dickens had the other one over there by the housing projects and the pool and all that. It was a car wash, a washateria.
Oh, it was a little bit of everything?
A flower shop on the corner there. It was a lot of things there.
I don't know. I just want, ask these questions because you can't find some things in the past without talking to somebody because there ain't photographs or it's been forgotten. I just kind of curious. I know a lot of the listeners are from New Orleans, or we've made fans in Lafayette, Lake Charles, West Monroe, all around the world. But it's interesting to find out the lost things that used to be in your hometown, I guess you would say. Because growing up, we didn't have no arcades or nothing like that in town. But y'all did as children. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, young adults, older teens, that's when that started. They had a skating rink. I know you know that.
Yeah, I remember that.
At a skating rink. We had a movie theater. I know you know that.
I know that. Yeah, that's the Mowad Civic Center used to be.
The Delta. I miss that. I wish we still had a theater here.
Yeah, I think we did history about that, and they used to show like World War II, like the World War II like promo videos or whatever in there at one point in time.
They might have.
Maybe. But
yeah,
you know
that's
how much
before me.
Yeah.
I'm not
No, we used to have a Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
That sucks. Now we have basic Sonic. I hate Sonic.
Oh.
I'm not a Sonic fan.
Shout out to Sonic people.
Yeah, give y'all a nice applause.
Yeah.
Do you tip the lady or man or gender that brings you your food at Sonic?
Usually a small tip, yes.
Yeah, I'm a tipper too. I don't like to knock tip, even if it's like some change out of the cup thing.
A little something.
You remember when Carrie worked there and she would get all that fucking change, them big ass fucking things of change? I remember
I remember.
I remember one time I went and done that. She said she'd give me $20 if I brought it to Coinstar. I said it felt like an hour, and it was like $300 and something, and she gave me $20.
Wow, $20.
You remember that white car she had? I called it. We all called it Egg.
Yep.
Yeah,
I remember.
I used to drive that when I
back in the day. It was good times. Good times.
So being a parent, ooh.
I'm put on my serious look now. All right, then. What would you like to know, young sir? Being a parent.
Hold up, I wrote this down. Ooh, mic bump.
Mic check.
So when you were having Brandy with your significant other at the time, what was the scariest part about becoming a dad to you?
The responsibility. Because then you're responsible for a whole nother human. I wasn't doing a good job of being responsible for myself, and here I am in charge or co-in charge of another young human. It's a sobering moment when you realize that. That would be the thing that got me the most, just the weight of the responsibility. You're responsible for their safety, their health, their happiness. It's a big deal when you first start. After you get 2 or 3, you don't care anymore. That'd be fine.
Throw them on the couch upside down. There you go.
Yep. A little brain damage never hurt anybody.
Let's get the CTE in early.
We didn't have that back in. There was no such thing as CTE.
Oh, no, it's just, I wanted to ask that because now that, you have a grandchild that is in college of all things, is that a weird feeling? Like you go from thinking about when Brandy was first born, and then now you look at Brandy, the oldest grandchild, which came from Brandy, is in college. Is that like, how does that feel? Is that like weird in a way?
Here I am banging the mic now. We're
It
just
happens.
A couple of mic bangers.
It happens.
Yeah, it's something for sure. Makes me feel old mostly. I'm thinking about that. Grandbaby going to college. Got other grandbabies here and there up and down the spectrum.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful and it's sad and it's exciting and it's scary all at the same time. I don't know how to put it exactly. Yeah. It's just a whole jumble of emotions you can feel, and it's hard to pin it down. It depends on what's going on at any particular moment, probably.
And I predict within the, somewhere in the next decade, you'll be a great grandfather. How's that possibility make you feel?
Like a survivor. Got friends, relatives that didn't make it as far as I've made it, So I'm just thankful for every day I have and everything I get to see, my children, my grandchildren accomplish. It's a blessing. So it's all good.
I don't know. I was just asking.
Yeah.
Trying to pick your brain apart. I know usually when you're on the mic, it's I don't know. I don't try to be too serious, but I do want to, know.
Yeah. It doesn't hurt to be serious every once in a while.
See what Charles Willis thinks.
Sure you want to open up that Pandora's box of things? You get a grouchy old man live on podcast. No.
Do you have any proud parenting moments that you can think of where you're like,
absolutely none. I've been totally embarrassed of my children since the first one was born, and it continues to this day. Yeah, I have a lot of proud moments. I could name 100 things, to be honest, but I'll just try to stick to highlights like you all graduated. Should have hit the applause for that one.
Yeah, that's a shocker there.
Yeah, y'all all graduated. None of you are felons that I know of.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. Yes, that's proud. I see the work ethic that y'all have, and I'm very proud of that. Y'all are very responsible, and you have all been good parents, and I'm proud of all that. I was proud of you when you graduated from basic, and even prouder when you came home from your, time in the Army. And I've been proud of each one of my children. Carrie's got a good career going, and she's continuing her education. She's going to end up with a doctorate before it's over, I'm pretty sure.
And she's tracking in the right direction.
Yes,
for sure.
She definitely is. Brandy, 2 beautiful kids. Gave me 2 beautiful grandkids, I should say. Got good life, good job. Yeah, I'm proud of y'all every day.
I don't know if you can say the same about me. We in the same boat right now with job situation.
Our jobs are good jobs, to be honest. We bitch and moan, but they're good jobs. They pay the bills. They have insurance. I raised 3 kids on it, 4, 5.
Who's counting anyway?
Who's counting? But
I'm just playing.
Yeah. So yeah, we both work at the same place, and that's good and bad. You'd like to see your children do better than you, but it's not like it's a bad job. It's not a low paying job. It's not a bad job. It's a good job. It's about one of the best jobs you can get and still live here.
Yeah.
If you don't want to leave town, yeah. You want to stay in this area and work and provide and be part of the community. It's a good job. Long hours sometimes, but a good job.
Yeah, very long hours, which sucks sometimes. But hey, everybody got to work, though. You got to pay bills, got to do your things that you got to do. Big shout out to the 40 guests that joined us for 2025. We had over 800K views for 2025 on YouTube. So big congratulations to you, the listeners out there, for always supporting us and what we do here in Oakdale, Louisiana. So I had brought up to you the other day about your vision. And I got a few notes on that. Chuck's going to hate me for this, but oh well.
Uh-oh.
Why do we trust our own eyes when science admits the brain edits reality before we ever see it? So that's your eyes. Like talking about just your eyes. Your eyes are cameras. The idea is your eyes are biological cameras constantly recording. So your dreams are footage replaying or corrupt files technically, or allegedly through science, or some people's view on the eyes. And it makes sense in a way.
In a way. Are we going to talk about reality or dreams?
No, just basically on the concept of how your eyeballs work.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Your eyes change colors with your mood too. And you ever...
Shades?
Yeah, it'll change shades. Like, if if you get really mad, like mine are green. If you get like mad or really emotional, mine will turn a yellowish color or go to like a brownish color. Or so my eyes are telling me when I look in the mirror. But that's one of the things that's like crazy about your eyes is because if your immune system knew your eyes were a part of your body, your immune system would eat your vision away. So it makes me think that's why people go blind, because they have an overactive immune system.
That is one of the diseases. Your own body attacks your eyes, optic nerves and all that. So that is one thing that can happen. I ran across the interesting thing, like on colors, talking about eyes and vision, like your jersey's orange. And if you had 100 people in here, they would all agree that it's orange. But are we actually seeing the same color? We don't know that because somebody told you that was orange. So my orange might be your green, might be somebody else's purple, might be somebody else's black.
It's like you eat with your eyes. It's the same thing as like, that's why like media, and we've talked about this on previous episodes, the 5, the 6, the 10-second shorts and stuff are so addicting to people. It's like basically like mind control, because your eyes dictate everything before you even do it. If that makes sense. Yeah. I don't know. It's just something weird I found to feel sometimes. Do you know that you can't actually watch your eyes move in a mirror?
No, I did not know that.
Your brain edits out the motion to hide how perception really works, which suggests reality is being actively filtered in real time. So when you're looking at a mirror, you're not actually watching how fast your eyes are moving. Your brain is already editing it out so you don't actually see how you fully see. Allegedly. This is all allegedly.
Now I'm going to go home and stare in the mirror and see if I can watch my eyes move.
Yeah, say,
or do I just know they moved? Left to right. Do you see them when they move, or do you see them when they're finished moving? I hadn't thought about that.
Exactly.
Well, that's one little science experiment that I'm going to have to try out later.
No, you're going to be cross-eyed next time I see you at work on Monday.
I'm cross-eyed already.
I can't see shit.
I was cross-eyed New Year's Eve.
Yeah. I stayed up a little bit, but I just kind of been playing Borderlands and chilling. Sorry, listeners and viewers, I've just been kind of slacking off, taking a little break. Borderlands 4. It's fun.
You watched the show?
No, I have not. I haven't built up the courage because I generally like every one of the games a little bit. And it's probably one of my favorite video games, and I just don't want to see Kevin Hart butcher it for a paycheck. For a big Hollywood rollout.
They have on Amazon.
What about Jeff Bezos?
Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's on Amazon?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't watched it yet.
It's
on Prime?
Yeah, on Prime.
I thought it was a movie.
Or Borderlands. I'm thinking of Fallout. My bad.
No. I've been watching Fallout, though.
Yeah.
You talking about with the vaults and stuff?
Yeah,
the ladies wearing
that's
the blue?
Fallout.
Yeah, that's Fallout.
Yeah, Borderlands. My bad. Old.
Good segue, though, is because I personally think Fallout nailed, like the people that produced that have nailed it for the video game community, because that's one of the first authentic like adaptations of a video game, in my opinion.
I'm about halfway through season 1.
What do you think about it?
I think it's pretty decent. The first episode was really good, actually. That's what got me hooked. I thought I'd give it a shot. And
it'll pick up towards the end, and then I just finished the second episode of season 2, and it's getting good. Oh, you talking about old dude? He's I can't think of his name. He's a hell of an actor. The dude that plays the cowboy girl, whatever, ghoul monster thing.
Yeah, I was thinking about the first episode where he's talking to his daughter, and they're talking about you can tell how far the blast is if you hold your thumb up and look. And if it covers it, you're good. If it doesn't cover it, you better run. And she asked him something like, is it just one of them or all of them? Because it's like
Yeah,
it's a cool show.
The way that corporations basically nuke the world, and I don't know it. If you ain't played the video games are very fun. If you like tedious video games, it's one of them really tedious video games. Let me find this stick, this rock, this rubber band, put it together, and I have a gun or whatever, a knife.
I think I'll stick with the show.
Yeah. But yeah, the show is fun. I
don't have the patience for that kind of game anymore. I used to like that kind. Now I just...
Me neither. That's why I like Borderlands. Hop on, play a couple missions, hop off. You don't have to really spend forever foraging for stuff, I guess you would say. What you don't got nothing over there, Charles? You don't got no deep conspiracy about the box we live in?
Other than the fact that there's a 99% chance that we live in a simulation? No.
No, I firmly believe that. I think if you factor in mathematics, because mathematics is the truth.
Math's too much.
Yeah.
That's the problem with it. It's ridiculous that everything works on the same mathematical scale, like a computer program.
I seen a thing where in Japan they had I think it was 30 cars just driving a circle, and it was the same speed. They're supposed to all drive the same speed, keep the same distance, but through human error, it's eventually going to happen. So it's like math. It's all eventually it will happen if it's factor into the equation human error. You can go in a circle as much as you want, but human error is going to make the traffic stop.
Right, eventually.
Yep. So when you start looking at how everything is balanced through math,
everything. That's the thing about it. And too, when you get to stuff that is too small in quantum mechanics, it starts to break down. So they had to come up with a whole new theory for all the extra tiny particles and stuff, because the general theories don't work when you break it down. It's almost like getting too close to a TV screen where you start seeing the pixels and lose the picture. Math.
Should have paid more attention in school. Because we could have went deeper, but that's all I got for y'all listeners. That's it. Math be mathing out there.
Yep. I don't want to go too far down that rabbit hole. I'll have my tinfoil hat on here in a minute.
Was that a real thing back in the day? People believed that would help from government?
Block radio waves.
Was that a real thing, though?
Like a real joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't ever remember seeing anybody with an actual tinfoil hat on, but now we put our smartphones in the little cases to keep people from hacking them.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of the name for it. I know there's a Kelvin or something like that, but I
didn't know there was a case you could put your phone in.
Yeah, it cuts off all the stuff, and it would also protect it if we have a solar flare, so it wouldn't burn it up. Like the Carrington event, something like that happened.
What about a EMP? It's resistant to that?
Supposedly, yes.
But what happens if the EMPs take out the towers? So how would you use your phone?
Well, I mean, it's not just for phones. It's for other stuff, too. They make them in size for laptops and stuff like that. And even though you wouldn't have internet or stuff, you could still have information stored. And even for entertainment purposes, it's a lot of things that an EMP would destroy now that it wouldn't have 50 years ago, if you want to talk about stuff.
Yeah.
Like vehicles.
Oh, it would. Yeah,
now, every vehicle made would get shut down by EMP. And you want to go back to the 60s and 70s, all you'd have to do is replace the points. It might burn out the points. That'd be it.
Well, that's in tractors and everything now.
Yeah, everything's computerized now. All these little conveniences that vehicles have now make them vulnerable.
I don't like I was driving that BMW to Mississippi with the kids, and I didn't like the auto cruise control. The new one they got, it auto stops for you if you get not even close to the vehicle in front of the car, just slow down on you. It makes no sense. But that's like a new safety feature that they have.
Yeah, I've seen those.
So if you could afford a Tesla bot, would you get one?
Yes, definitely.
What would you have it? Never mind. Never mind, listeners. We're not going to go down that route. No Tesla bot. So, how do you like the weather?
Wait. I want to talk about the Tesla bot.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah.
This is going to be, this is going to be recorded and out there forever now. So.
What would, hopefully, what would you do with one if you owned one?
I send it to Boise to work for me. No, if I had a Tesla, I would mow my grass.
Good answer.
Weed eat. I hate weed eating. I'll probably get it to weed eat. Or drink beer with me. That'd be kind of cool if you can get your Tesla bot drunk.
Housework. Mop. Sweep. Dust.
You can get a little robot that does that. The little round thing, a Roomba. You don't trust the Roombas?
No.
Why not?
Because I had one and it laughed at me. So I had to shoot it. No, it's a joke.
No, I ain't going to put nothing past you. You are pretty country.
Straight
what
Transformer.
You say there?
Straight Transformer joke. You ever seen that?
What? Oh, no, that is in Transformers.
Yeah, it's like...
I mean, didn't his toaster really try to kill him, though, at one point?
Yes, it did. You don't believe in micro robots, do you? I laughed. He laughed. The toaster laughed. Yeah, it's all good. I think that'd be pretty cool. I want the big robot dog horse looking thing that you can ride. Now, that's the thing I would want. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Have you seen the...
Yes, I would ride that to Boise.
They got hover planes now, too. It's supposed to come out this year. They're like little small hover crabs.
Yeah.
Like one-person seaters.
That's going to be a death machine there. Next thing you know, people are going to be crashing through your roof and everything else.
That's like, what's his name? Oh, Hayden, the dude that does I don't even know what you call it, the wind machine thing flying around. He flew into a fucking electrical line, year or two ago.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that.
Yeah, but that's just a hazard of the thing, I guess. I mean, you can drive a car and go off-road, hit a tree. So, I mean, how long has he been driving around, riding that thing? And that's the first time I heard about him having any kind of mishap.
I think he ran out of fuel, is what he said. Could you imagine your fuel line popping off and you're fucking flying that big thing?
No. Odds of me flying anything are zero. I'm a ground-dwelling mammal. I'm earthbound. I have no urge to fly.
No, you ain't missing much for sure. I don't necessarily like flying. It is faster, but way more expensive though.
Yeah, I flew one time in a helicopter, but I was strapped to a backboard, so the view wasn't too good. All I seen was propellers.
It's crazy how loud helicopters are too, until you get underneath the blades.
Don't want to do that again either.
Yeah, me neither. I don't miss helicopter rides. Mine were a little different, but.
Well, when I rode in the helicopter, if it would have crashed, it would have probably not been the low point of my day. At that time, it would have just been like, oh, well, here, one more, what's the deal? But it's all good.
You ever seen, you play Call of Duty, like when they go in, they fly them Blackhawks and the blackout missions, and everybody has like the green night goggles on, and everybody, it looks black. Like, I was in Bagram, and the snow was so bad in Afghanistan, and they couldn't get no one in because they were having like gunfires for like the mail being dropped off, people getting dropped off, so they had to bring me in as a cook on a Black Hawk helicopter by myself.
Awesome. And awesomeness.
They brought me in at night. I mean, we didn't take no fire that time or nothing, but it was just fucking cool. It's like, damn, I got all these special force motherfuckers protecting. We got to bring the cook in because they were trying to get me in, and they were tired of eating MREs because they were waiting on me to come back from R&R. So I got Black Hawk into Jagato where I was at the time.
Yeah, they would have sent out a rescue mission if you'd have went down. The cook is down.
Yeah, that for real.
Black Hawk down. Black Hawk down.
Like a lot.
Sounds like a movie.
Like in the general army, you don't get a lot of respect, but you get your respect when you go and do like that shit, or being out in the field, like the infantry guys, the people that really need you to do your job right. And feeding people was a cool thing, I guess. It was a look down job in the army, but hindsight being 2020, it wasn't that bad. Besides getting shot at, that
Are you here? You made it.
Surprisingly.
You could have been somewhere else and not, so yay.
At least the Taliban didn't drag me off and take advantage of me. No. No, please, no.
No.
Please.
Do you want my number?
No.
All right. I got a hill I'm ready to die on. I'm ready. Send your messages in and fight me on this one.
We got a little bit of time. We got about 10 minutes.
Okay. Xbox 360 was the peak of video gaming. And I'm ready to die on that hill. I recently bought my youngest son an Xbox 360 for Christmas. And you do not even comprehend how good it felt to hold that controller to the 360 in my hand and play Call of Duty on the 360. Pure heaven.
I got to send you a picture of my game collection. I got like 70 360 games at the house, at least.
Yeah. Well, I've been trying to be modern and play PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. And I'm over here looking at my controller, trying to figure out where the buttons are, trying to figure out how to work all this. Everything's in 8K, and it's just, oh, you didn't see that mosquito land in the left-hand corner of the screen? How are you ever going to succeed? And now 360, it's got its pixels, it's got its slow turn. And
yeah.
The controllers, that's actually the game I pretty much learned what we'd call modern video gaming on, was the regular Xbox and then 360. I know the controls like the back of my hand. I know how to work the menus. I know how to set things. I know how to do the whole thing. So it was like Back to the Future.
I think Xbox fell off after the 360 for damn sure. I don't think they've ever came back from that prowess ever since.
Well, if I'd realized how much I miss playing on an actual 360, I would have already purchased a refurb one.
How much did that cost? Like $100?
$180.
That ain't bad.
Come with 2 controllers.
Let's see, that ain't bad at all.
But they're wired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm spoiled. I like my controller wireless.
I'm sitting on the couch right next to the TV, enjoying the hell out of it.
You remember when the wires on the controller would go out and you'll start wrapping it around?
Yep.
And trying to find the connection, yep, like you'd be playing.
Bend it here. All right, and hold it, and you got to hold the wire too behind your hand, like guess what you're playing. Yeah. But it was just, Daniel's all like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I'm setting the sensitivity and the background and yada yada." "You know how to do that?" "Yeah, on the 360 I do." Not on the PlayStation 5 where you have to hum a certain tune for it to work right.
They got too many. The only thing I don't like is there's too many customizations. It's like your left to right movement, your up and down, your side, like the diagonal side on how you move, how you move when you're sleeping on the game, when you're eating breakfast. They even have a menu for toilet breaks. It's too much.
It's ridiculous.
Too much detail. Like, just get something general and go with it. You don't have to have everything broke down.
And how long it takes to play a game.
Yeah. But
it's like having bad internet, but you're not even on the internet. All right, we're going to play this one. All right, I don't want to play this one anymore. I'm going to swap to that one. Well, you can take a break. I could turn the 360 off, change the disc, put another one in, turn it back on, and be playing before that's halfway loaded. And you can say what you want. I really don't need to see that the artist decided to draw a small nickel-sized tattoo on somebody's hindquarter in a video game. I'll take just this, and I can see it better.
You know what causes that?
No.
Take a wild guess.
What?
PC players. PC players have made it because they can optimize the graphics so much and make it look so good. That's what all video games are tailored to now. They're not tailored to consoles anymore. They're tailored to PC players because PC players spend more money. They want that, what you just said, that small tattoo. They want to see that in high def. They don't. It's like a whole new world now. It's too
much for me.
It's too fancy. That's all it boils down to me.
I just want to load up,
play a game
and kill some zombies or, something like that. I don't need all the extra stuff. And a lot of this stuff it's on PS5, which is high def, high quality, better graphics, everything else. Why can't I see it as good as I can see the 360, pick out the details? Why do they blend together more? I played 360, say zombies, let's say, Derice on 360. I have absolutely no problem moving around the map and seeing the doors and everything. Playing the same game on PlayStation 5, and it's like everything is gray. And I'm like mildly colorblind, but
Mildly?
Well, I literally can't see some of the stuff on it, and a lot of it I find because I know where it is already. I can't see it when I get on 360. It's
kind of like muscle memory in the game, like you know.
Oh yeah, I don't even think about the controls on 360. They don't even enter my mind. It's just like they're there. I'm doing stuff, and when I'm trying to play on PlayStation 5, I'm like, do I push this button, that button? This one does that. This one does that. Do I have to push these in tandem and touch it? Do I have to turn my hand like this and hit my knee? It's aggravating. But that's just an old man.
That's crazy. It's like...
What's funny is watching the younger people play it, and they don't even see. They're like,
yeah.
They got all five. I don't even know how he's holding on to the controller. It looks like everything he's got's moving.
I do like the mic in the PlayStation 5 controller. It goes really well.
Oh yeah.
With especially when you're playing college football. Like, oh, you just seen that play? You just seen me run down the field?
Yeah. Yeah, we're playing Call of Duty online, and he grabs my controller and cuts my mic off. Oh, I forgot to cut off your mic. I'm just like, really? You suck.
Well, Pop, we are closing in on the end of the show. Do you have any words of wisdom for the listeners out there? I told you it would go faster than what you think. We're already 51 minutes in.
Yeah. Do I have words of wisdom? Yeah, something I told you not too long ago. Uh-oh. You never know when you are doing or seeing somebody for the last time or until it is. So be excellent to one another. Be kind. Choose kindness. That's it.
Nice. That's very, very sweet of you. My words of wisdom is to do coke. Yeah, I'm playing this joke.
In only small quantities.
Where's the mirror at? My words of wisdom is...
I got a drip. Hold on.
There's always two sides to every story, and make sure that you get both sides to the story, not just one side, because someone will always make their side look better to make someone else look bad. So the initial person you think might be the evil person might be actually not the evil person, I guess you would say.
True.
And care for yourself. And drink water, I guess. But Pop,
drink
Dad,
lots of water.
Charles, Joe, you go by many names.
Joseph, Joe.
Thank
Bubba.
you for supporting my passion and hobby and always being a part of the show. And I love you.
Well, I love you too, and that's what I'm here for. And that's my job.
You already know who it is. I'm Joe. What it do, Gators? I hit the mic. But we're out. Thank y'all for tuning in to episode 280.
Peace, love, and rock and roll.